The man had only flicked a cigarette butt, but the grass on the ground suddenly shifted away. Sensing something was off, David grabbed a shovel and started digging, only to discover a huge slab of yellow clay beneath the lawn. Months earlier, David and Amy had visited a real estate office. A friendly agent named Jack enthusiastically introduced them to a housing development. They followed him by car to the property. But when Amy tried to ask more questions, Jack had mysteriously disappeared. The couple was now trapped here, and no matter what they did, they always ended up back at Villa number 9. With no way out, they were forced to spend the night. Just as they were losing hope, Amy noticed a light shining from a window. But when they rushed in, it was still Villa number 9. Even stranger, a cardboard box had appeared outside the house filled with food and supplies. David tore it open and set the curtains on fire, hoping to flush out whoever was behind this. The entire house burned to the ground, but no one showed up. The next day, another box appeared nearby. Inside was a baby, with a message: raise the child and you will be set free. Incredibly, the burnt-down Villa number 9 had reappeared. In just 98 days, the baby had grown into a 10-year-old boy. Every time the boy, Bruce, was hungry, he let out a piercing shriek that wouldn't stop until Amy filled his plate. One day, David tossed his cigarette butt, and again the grass seemed to move away. He started digging daily, convinced something was buried underground. 2 weeks passed, but he found nothing. Then one day, fed up with Bruce's screaming over food, David locked him in the car. Amy, despite David's protests, let the boy out. David was disappointed but kept digging, so much that he began sleeping in the holes from exhaustion. One morning, Bruce vanished. Amy searched the entire community, but he was nowhere to be found. By evening, Bruce reappeared, holding a mysterious book. Amy asked where he got it.
Are you overwhelmed again, Mother?
I am not your mother.
3 months later, Bruce had grown into a middle-aged man. That's when David finally made a breakthrough. He unearthed a corpse. He tried to tell Amy, but his body was too weak. He collapsed by the roadside and died in her arms. Amy placed David's body in a bag and buried him in one of the pits he had dug. The next day, she hid in the car and waited. When Bruce stepped outside, she attacked him. He let out a terrifying scream and crawled to the roadside, peeled back the pavement, and slipped underground. Amy chased after him and found a hidden chamber beneath the street. As she followed, she fell into a blood-red room and once again found herself back at Villa number 9. Exhausted, she stumbled outside, let out a hopeless scream, and collapsed. Bruce appeared once more. This time, he stuffed Amy into a bag, just like David. The pit David had dug became their shared grave. Bruce then drove away from the eerie neighborhood and arrived at a real estate office. Now, he had become the next Jack.